Finney made a very good attempt to catch that. Lucky for Imran. It's a shot that they have been feeding Imran, the sweep shot. That's how he was out in the first inning. He got away with it this time. .185 for 7. 157 runs on. He was absolutely convinced he had got that wicket, but nobody appealed. Mahinder, I think, got a little carried away there. There was a shake of the head of the umpire.
Short Imran cut over the slip region. It'll race away for 4. Well, every single run is welcome for Pakistan. Imran took a chance there. Ball was fairly wide of the off stump. He cut it, and cut it well over the slip. And it went for 4. There was no third man. Going on the maxim that if you want to cut, you cut very hard. So even if the ball goes to hand, the catch is not taken. But Shastri to Imran. And he's caught. Imran is out. The first catch by Srikanth. The crowd erupting in jubilation as all the players cluster around Srikanth and Ravi Shastri, and the end of Pakistan skipper's innings. A very fine innings indeed, under difficult conditions when he was losing his partners. Look at it again. Shastri bowls, end of his over, and Shastri has now bowled 18 overs, 2 maiden, 3 for 51. Pakistan 198 for 8, a lead of 169, and further commentary. It's over to Bashir Khan.
रुख बदला पाकिस्तान दबाव में, और इस मर्तबा बहुत उम्दा हिट लगाई है सलीम यूसुफ ने. बॉल मिड विकेट की तरफ बाउंड्री लाइन के बिल्कुल करीब जाके यादेव ने रोकी, और 3 निहायत कीमती रन का इजाफा. और अब इन 3 रन के साथ पाकिस्तान 201 और पाकिस्तान की लीड 172. जब तक इमरान खान मौजूद थे खेल के मैदान में, जोरदार हिट, और देखना है अंपायर का इशारा, 4 रन. पाकिस्तान 205, पाकिस्तान की लीड 176. जोरदार अपील, लेकिन बॉल पैड से लग के उठी थी. काफी दबाव डाल रहे हैं भारत के क्लोज इन फील्डर, खास तौर से खेल रहे हैं 13 रन पर. जोरदार हिट और मिसफील्डिंग हुई, 4 रन जिसका नतीजा, और ये 4 बोनस के रन पाकिस्तान के लिए. मोहिंदर अमरनाथ, जो कि बहुत ही बासलाहियत फील्डर हैं, बड़ी अच्छी फील्डिंग की है उन्होंने, बहुत सी रन बचाई हैं. लेकिन ये खुशकिस्मती पाकिस्तान की कि एक ऐसा शॉट जो सलीम यूसुफ ने खेला, और वो बॉल बिल्कुल उनके करीब थी, उनके हाथ से लगी, पांव से लगी, और फिर बाउंड्री लाइन पार कर गई. तो सलीम यूसुफ 17, पाकिस्तान 211, और पाकिस्तान की लीड 182.
The keeper standing up. Yadev comes in. Ball to Yusuf. Plays it over the head of Sunil Gavaskar. The ball running down to the fence. They'll take 2. a nice throw-in from Gavaskar. Gives him a round of applause. And 2 more runs to Pakistan. Every single run, very, very important. And this time he goes for the sweep. Very effective. It will go for 4. There's a long chase for Azuddin. And even the pace of Azhar in the field cannot save that. 4 and 4. Very important runs for Pakistan.
Round 4. Shot played with cheerful abandon. .33 now to Salim Yusuf. 33 magnificent runs. 2:35 now for 8. Crack that one. That should go for 4. It may not. Shafri just get a boot to it. In fact, it has crossed the line. We wait for the umpire signal. That's what Tawfiq thought. I thought that was 4 runs because from the picture we saw it had crossed the line. Tawfiq certainly thought so too. But he gets only 2. 2:39 for 8. It's Kapil. An appeal, and then a conclusion. Back by. Well, off the bat. Well, Kapil appealing for, I wonder what. That was off the bat. He can't roll it up to some kick. Great entertainer. Good player too. Catch he took to dismiss Imran this morning was out of this world. Spectacular catch. Having caught it, he did it. So the 9th Pakistan wicket is gone. Hold on, the person is out. Out. Caught by Yadav. So the 9th Pakistan wicket is gone. Tawfiq, what a fine inning. He's done his job. See that again. At Shafri to Tawfiq. Very short, but Tawfiq hitting against the spin. It is only in giving Yadav the simplest of catches. Clackers explode. $249 for 9-10. The Pakistan lead 220. The commentary to Bashir Khan.
शुक्रिया उमर और ये है एक्शन रिप्ले तौसीफ शास्त्री की बॉल पर यादेव ने कैच पकड़ा और सलीम जाफर आउट सुनील गवास्कर ने उनका कैच पकड़ा डाइव लगाई और इस तरह से पाकिस्तान की दूसरी इनिंग 249 रन बनाकर आउट हो गई सलीम यूसुफ नॉट आउट रहे सलीम यूसुफ का स्कोर 41 तो ये है सूरत हाल जिना स्वामी स्टेडियम बेंगलोर में पाकिस्तान ने अपनी दूसरी इनिंग्स में 249 रन बनाए हैं और पाकिस्तान के सब खिलाड़ी आउट हुए। पाकिस्तान के लिए 220 रन। और इसके साथ हम आपको थोड़ी देर के लिए स्टूडियो वापस ले चलते हैं।
That was through him. That's well bowled. Very fine delivery. The field well because it is out, gone. Srikanth is out. Pakistan has the breakthrough. Very, very good wicket to get. Absolutely delighted, the Pakistan players, and this is a very grim Srikanth walking back. Sympathy from Sunil Gavaskar. So Srikanth is gone. India 15 for 1. Some side absolutely jubilant, delighted. Javed Miadad holding forth with Imran, captain, vice captain. Right. Wasim Akram on a hat-trick. Amarnath out first ball, caught behind. India now 15 for 2. And Wasim Akram on a hat-trick. And look at the Pakistan fielders. 15 for 2 India. Srikanth and Amarnath gone. Here's the replay. Simple catch, well taken, neat catch. He chased that ball, did Mahindra Amarnath, and that's the penalty paid for it. And look at the Pakistan fielders. Wasim Akram on a hat-trick. Here's the replay again. Amarnath is whistled. Thick edge, caught behind. Now Ben, Wasim Akram was on a hat-trick in the first innings as well. Here he comes. Very fine delivery once again. Well bowled. All his teammates cheering him. Venkakar's record for those and out in this over. Once again, Venkakar beaten, well bowled. A fine over, well bowled. Moving about. They're going to be the chase there for Imran. He's not going to get to it. Good shot. Very good shot by Gavaskar. India now move on to 19 for 2. So a lot of action here in this test match, a lot of action today. Very good batting by the Pakistan lower order and the tail. There's no such thing as a tail now in modern cricket.
19 रन पे और तौसीफ है डबल एंड से और बहुत ही खतरनाक बॉल थी। बाल बचे सुनील गावस्कर, लेकिन उसके साथ ही एक चौका खेलने के लिए गए थे, बॉल की लाइन में नहीं आए और 4 रन का इजाफा। भारत का मजमूई स्कोर 23 और भारत को ये मैच जीतने के लिए 221 रन दरकार है। पाकिस्तान ने अपनी दूसरी इनिंग्स में 249 रन बनाए थे। अब पाकिस्तान
plays it in the air, off the pad, a mild inquiry by Ramiz Raja, no conviction in that appeal. And Dilip Venkata has been in trouble ever since he arrived on the scene after Mahinda Ramanath's wicket, at which point quicker one, and he's gone, is he? No, the umpire says no, he's not out. The Pakistan players are really protesting. Show of disappointment and anger from Tossi, normally a very mild man. And that ball really flew off. Look at it again. Well, well, well. Dilip Venkata looks to be very, very lucky. India remain on 26 for 2. Tossi to Venkata. One to Venkata, he goes up to 2. India 27 for 2. Well, greetings for the Pakistan fielders there, as you can see on the screen. And that decision has created such a lot of bad feeling amongst the Pakistan players. They were quite sure that Dilip Venkata was out. The umpire now having a long discussion with Imran. And play held up for the moment. 27 for 2. Imran explaining to the umpire exactly where it's pitched and how the catch is taken. Venkata is batting on 2. Gavaskar is batting on 19. Interruption, and some of the organizers now running into the ground. Certainly hazardous for the Pakistanis to field on the boundary line. Akram 2 for 10, Tossi none for 17 in 8 overs. The reaction of the Pakistan players to that particular decision given in favor of Venkata was pretty strong. All of them went up to the umpire, almost pleaded with him to give him out. But there's a man, he's still there. Venkata goes back and cuts. That's effective, that's 4 runs. Took a bit of a chance there as he went back to cut the ball. Just past Javed Miadad, it slipped. It was played very fine, and Iqbal Qasim was rather square at third man. And it went for 4. Venkata now on 7. And that ball has gone down the deep fine leg. It will run for 4. And it's given as 4 byes. And that, in fact, spun too much and beat the keeper as well. So pretty expensive over. Already 2 fours and a single. 4 byes and a streaky 4 from Vengsarkar.
और एक मौका बहुत मुश्किल, लेकिन मंजूर इलाही ने डाइव लगाई. बहुत ही मुश्किल मौका था, लेकिन बॉल अगर उनके हाथ में आ जाती तो एक बहुत ही नादिर कैच हो सकता था. बॉल उनसे दूर थी, इसलिए उसको चांस नहीं कहा जा सकता. बड़ी तगोदौड़ से, पूरी जद्दोजहद से इस वक्त पाकिस्तान के फील्डर खेल के मैदान में पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं. एक एक रन के लिए कट मरने के लिए तैयार है. भारत जब 2 विकेटों के नुकसान पर बॉलिंग की थी पहली इनिंग्स में, और इस मरतबा कट किया है. बॉल पॉइंट की तरफ जा रही है बड़ी तेजी के साथ. बाउंड्री लाइन के अंदर इकबाल कासिम ने रोकी और 3 रन का इजाफा. वहां कोई फील्डर मौजूद नहीं था. वेंगसरकर ने पॉइंट पोजीशन की तरफ स्क्वायर कट शॉट खेला. इकबाल कासिम जो थर्ड मैन पोजीशन पे थे, काफी दूर उनको भाग के जाना पड़ा, लेकिन उन्होंने यकीनी तौर पर बाउंड्री रोकी. जोरदार अपील, सब खिलाड़ियों ने मिलकर अपील की. और दूसरा मौका है जब स्कोर 26 था और वेंगसरकर का स्कोर 2 था. उस वक्त कैच की अपील हुई थी. बड़ी जोरदार मैच.
Gavaskar drive, 4 runs. Iqbal Qasim cuts it off, in fact. Just gets a boot to it. Fine bit of running from Qasim. He ran all the way from backward third man to the cover fence and cut off what was certainly a 4. That's the spirit of the Pakistan fielders, but Gavaskar played a very good-looking stroke through cover point. And that was a leg break and is out. Vengsarkar has played on and is out. Pakistan strike again. And it was Tawseef who's bowled Dilip Vengsarkar. He went back onto the back foot and the ball trickled on to his stump. A very, very important breakthrough for Pakistan. Tawseef, a little unlucky earlier on, but he has succeeded in removing the danger man as far as Pakistan are concerned. Dilip Vengsarkar, a very fine player. He got an excellent 50 in the first innings. And just when he was beginning to get on top of the Pakistan bowling, he played on. And that's the end of Vengsarkar. Popped and it carried on to the off stump. Jubilation in the Pakistan camp as Tawseef removed Dilip Vengsarkar. And India now 64 for 3, with Sunil Gavaskar still batting on 33. And Morey's off the mark. Chucks it round the corner, Javed Miandad. And there's a bit of misfield there, and there may be a run out. Tawseef has the ball in his hand now. But a bit of fumble, and Morey was struggling all the time. A lot of excitement there. As the ball was played just round the corner at backward square leg, Javed Miandad fumbled with the ball, and Morey came tearing down the wicket. Wasim Akram picked the ball up and had a shy at the non-striker's end, but Morey just made his ground. 65 for 3. Gavaskar on 33, Morey on 1. Gavaskar comes down the wicket, and that's going to be 4 runs. Very uppish. And Iqbal Qasim tried to get to the ball, and it went past his hands, and it's gone for 4. Gavaskar really took a chance there, driving the ball in the air straight past the bowler. That takes India on to 70 for the loss of 3 wickets, 151 runs to get to win this test match and the series.
So all the action there. 73 for 3, India. Pakistan lead was 220. It was overpicked, driven, 4 runs. Straight drive, no disputing those 4 runs. They were 4 from the time it left his bat. Once again, uppish. The second time he's played that shot. The first time he came very close to being caught and bowled. Similar sort of shot. They get 1 run. It goes on to 44. 80 for 3. LBW is gone. Bowler LBW out. I did mention earlier on that he was a bit adventurous for a night watchman, and that shot was a clear indication of it. So India 80 for 4. Kiran Moore is gone. LBW to Tawseef. Trying to sweep. Missed right in front. There's the crowd a bit stunned. And here's the replay. The dismissal of Kiran Moore as Tawseef coming in. Kiran Moore sweeping. Is on the pad. And out, says umpire Ram Babu Gupta. 80 for 4 then, India. And while we're waiting for the next batsman to come, the commentary to Bashir Khan.
2 कामयाबियां हुई. पहले वेंकटकर आउट हुए और ये देखिए किरण मोरे तौसीफ की बॉल पर स्वीप करने की कोशिश और बिल्कुल मिडिल स्टंप पे जा रही थी बॉल. एलबीडब्ल्यू की अपील और अंपायर ने मंजूर की. तो मैच निहायत दिलचस्प. इकबाल कासिम शॉर्ट बॉल और बड़ी तेजी से रन बना. सलीम यूसुफ खुद आए और उन्होंने विकेटों की तरफ बॉल फेंकी और एक विकेट गिरा दी, लेकिन सुनील गावस्कर बड़ी तेजी के साथ आए थे और उनका स्कोर 46. भारत 83. 4 खिलाड़ी आउट पे तवक्को. डाइव लगाई थी वसीम अकरम ने. बॉल उनसे दूर थी. कोशिश की थी बॉल रोकने की. पूरी जान लड़ा रहे हैं इस वक्त पाकिस्तान के फील्डर एक रन के लिए. लेकिन बड़ा जोरदार शॉट था ऑन ड्राइव. और वसीम अकरम जो कि मिड ऑन पोजीशन पे फील्ड कर रहे हैं, उन्होंने कोशिश की, डाइव लगाई, लेकिन बॉल उनसे कुछ दूर थी, इसलिए निकल गई. 4 रन. अजरुद्दीन ने अपनी इनिंग्स का आगाज चौके से किया. अजरुद्दीन 4, गवास्कर 46, भारत 87. 4 खिलाड़ी आउट. भारत के खिलाड़ियों ने बनाए और बड़ी खतरनाक तरीके से बॉल गई. 4 रन. पाएंगे। इतनी खतरनाक तरीके से उछी बॉल कि ना सुनील गावस्कर उसे खेल सके और ना ही सलीम यूसुफ उसको फील कर सके। मजीद कॉमेंट्री के लिए सरदार समाई।
And Tosif exploiting that spot just around the off stump, and it is that spot which is troubling all the batsmen from this end. There's an appeal disallowed by the umpire. I thought the appeal was for the LBW decision, and as the ball flew off to a fieldsman, they appeal for the catch. Iqbal Qasim to Sunil Gavaskar. Salim Malik, Gavaskar 50. Just look at that crowd. Standing ovation for Sunil Gavaskar. Acknowledges the cheers from the crowd and faces up to Iqbal Qasim again. The anchor man for India. And the end of Iqbal Qasim's over. The end of the day's play. At the end of the third day, India, requiring 221 to win this test match, have advanced to 99 for the loss of 4 wickets. Sunil Gavaskar is not out on 51. Azharuddin is not out on 7. The batsmen out today: Srikanth for 6, Mohinder Ramanath for 0, Venkataka for 19, and Kiran More for 3. And the crowd gives standing ovation to Sunil Gavaskar as he comes right below us, disappears into the pavilion. So that's the position at the end of the third day's play. It's 99 for 4 India. Set a target of 221 to win this test match. And with that, we take you back to the studio.
खास तौर से अगर सुनील गावस्कर आउट हो गए।
1
इकबाल कासिम की रन आउट करने की कोशिश। उनका ख्याल था कि अजहरुद्दीन जो आगे आके खेले थे अभी क्रीज में वापस नहीं गए, और जिसका नतीजा एक मजीद रन। बहुत ही खूबसूरत बॉल, बहुत ही अच्छी बॉल। पूरी तरह से खेलने के लिए गए थे सुनील गावस्कर, लेकिन बॉल थोड़ी सी जरूरत से ज्यादा स्पिन हुई, वरना काफी खतरनाक साबित हो सकती थी। फिर एक रन बनाया तौसीफ, और इस मरतबा कामयाब हुए। बहुत अच्छी फील्डिंग। सलीम मलिक बड़ी दूर से आए थे, और जहां यकीनी तौर पर 2 रन दिखाई दे रहे थे, उन्होंने 1 रन पे महदूद किया।
He demands absolute obedience from the crowd, does Sunil Gavaskar. An appeal for LBW in a very, very vociferous one. And the umpire not happy. Salim Malik. See that on the replay. There's Qasim coming in to Gavaskar. Very hard to say. Everybody out there in the middle, I think, very tense and very taut. Close call, well bowled by Iqbal Qasim. 113 for 4. And he was all tangled up there. There's going to be to wait for the umpire signal, but he was beaten. And that's 4 runs. That should go down as a drop catch. He had him all tangled up.
As Iqbal Qasim bowled this time to Gavaskar, that was a beautiful ball which beat the batsman, and a very strong appeal for catch close to the wicket on the onside. The utilized umpire Ramaswamy. Gavaskar played forward to that one, and it's difficult to say from here whether he edged it or whether it was off his thigh pad. Now plenty of discussion taking place between the umpire and the Pakistan fielders. Imran discussing something with umpire Ramaswamy. Gavaskar pushed forward to that one. That ball flew in the air. And it's difficult to say whether he got the edge to that one or whether the ball hit his thigh pad. Iqbal Qasim looking quite furious. Imran Khan too disappointed. And he 1 run पे महदूद किया. Now Ramaswamy going across, going to talk to umpire Ram Babu Gupta. It's 120 for 4. Gavaskar is on 52. Very confident appeal turned down. As Gavaskar goes forward, the appeal has been disallowed. The Pakistan fielders, of course, looking quite disappointed. Javed Miandad now goes across. He's having a word with umpire Ram Babu Gupta. Also is Imran Khan, who is standing very close at the far end. So very confident appeal turned down. It's 120 for the loss of 4 wickets, with Azharuddin on 25, Gavaskar on 52. Qasim now is going to bowl in from the far end. And he's going to bowl into Azharuddin. Trying his boot laces.
He went for the umpire's signal, but he was beaten.
So push forward, then it's difficult to say from commentary position whether he's got the edge to that one, whether it's a few of his side there. The two umpires talking to each other. And Qasim eager to bowl from the top end. India 120 for 4, with Azharuddin on 25, Gavaskar on 52. Play held up then for the time being. As a result of that very strong appeal which was turned down by umpire Ramaswamy. But now all appears to be settled, and Qasim is going to bowl into Azharuddin. He's on 25, and it's 120 for 4. Short mid-wickets, deep mid-wickets, and long leg. Qasim bowls this time. That ball thrown as Qasim once again inquires from the umpire. And the umpire points out to him that ball was turning down the left side. So the question was asked once again by Qasim. Azharuddin played half back to that one. That ball definitely was turning and slightly going down the left side. $120 for 4, with Azharuddin on 25, Gavaskar on 52. And Qasim pointing out to the umpire that the ball was well within the stump. Imran Khan wants to make some adjustments on the onside. And the mid-wicket fielder, Manzoor Alai, now complaining to the umpire about the behavior of few spectators who are seated there in that far stand. And umpire Babu Gupta now signaling towards the dressing room. He's going to invite the attention of the officials here. Once again, we are having this interruption. It's 120 for 4. It's Gavaskar on 52, Azharuddin on 25. Azharuddin did play one squeaky shot off the bowling of Iqbal Qasim.
Qasim, Azharuddin को गेंद की स्विंग करके शॉट को खेले, लेकिन गेंद बिल्कुल बल्ले के किनारे से लगकर विकेट कीपर के पास पहुंची और बिल्कुल लेग स्टंप के करीब से पहुंची. खतरनाक हो सकता था ये अजहरुद्दीन के लिए. अच्छी बॉल इकबाल कासिम की, कोई रन नहीं बना. कासिम,
He goes back and tries to cut. And it could bring the downfall of Azharuddin with the ball turning so sharply, but that was a little too short and wide of the off stump. And he's caught and bowled. What a magnificent catch. Absolute blinder by Iqbal Qasim, and Pakistan have removed Azharuddin with 123 for 4. Iqbal Qasim has dropped the downfall of Azharuddin, and there he is walking back to the pavilion out to a superb caught and bowled. And we mentioned on the first and the second day, this man doesn't drop anything of his own bowling. Marvelous catch to dismiss Azhar in India. 123 now for 5. And congratulations to Iqbal Qasim for pegging on and on and on. Watch it again. From the edge of the crease, tossed up as a going for the off drive. And just watch Qasim going to his left, which is his natural hand. And he took it very, very keenly. And look at the relief on the face of Iqbal Qasim. And Imran Stilton talking to his players. Watch it from the other end. Get a better view. Slightly round armish, driven, and Iqbal Qasim must have covered at least 2 yards to his left to scoop out a catch and bring a breakthrough for Pakistan. 123 now for 5. But as long as that man is still there, India has great hope. Sunil Manohar Gavaskar. And when it comes to sheer determination and signs of batsmanship, more out of excitement, instinctive reaction from the bowler. In a day as tense as this one, every...
I reckon this will be perhaps the first loose ball that Qasim has bowled.
Full toss.
As for full toss. Gavaskar finding the gap between cover and extra cover.
You bowl a full toss to a well-settled Gavaskar, and you can't escape punishment.
And that was a gift.
Well, he's done an excellent job for Pakistan.
Well, given them runs, so that could be a chance between...
I could go down as a chance.
Yes, put it down as a chance between a jumping wicketkeeper Yusuf and first slip.
Manzoor Ilahi.
Ilahi.
No, first slip would be Javed. We'll wait till they get into position. But that would go down as a chance.
Yes,
a great catch.
Yes, quite right. That'll go down as a chance, certainly. 71 Gavaskar.
Very strong. And it may just go by. Salim Malik making a lot of ground, picking it up, and once again the ball going through the glove of Salim Yusuf, and signs of tension and nerve in the Pakistan camp. Ball just not staying in his glove.
Quite convinced that was out, and the square leg umpire was consulted, but in the end the benefit was given to the batsman. And then Gavaskar, a little lucky, although he's played a very, very fine innings. He edged a few and won none more dangerously from his point of view than between Salim Yusuf and that slip. That must go down as a catch. I think what is holding up play, though not yet on your picture, is that some repairs have to be carried out. Some sawdust being applied, where I think there is now a pothole. There you see it. Not sawdust, it's just Bangalore red. But 154 for 5, still an open match, and I think Pakistan needs to get a wicket before lunch, break up this pair. We've got nearly 20 minutes to go before the interval. Batsman out today was Azharuddin. What a great catch. Cassidy is out, caught ball. Once again, a fine catch by Iqbal Qasim. He's got the breakthrough. Just one thing so beginning to look gloomy. And Cassidy is gone. And look at the Pakistan fielder. Absolutely jubilant. That's Cassidy walking back. This match, what a fantastic match this is. Tremendous fight back from Pakistan and a great fighting display by India as well. It's been a really great test match. There it is. Iqbal Qasim to Shastri. Shastri drives and Qasim takes the catch. Good catch. Do it again. Qasim to Shastri. He drives. Reached quite a long way there, Iqbal Qasim. It was quite a very good catch. That's Kapil Dev now coming in. The field for BW. But the two-in game, luck really not with Tawfiq, not with Pakistan this morning. That was a very, very close call indeed for Gavaskar. My word. The match is hard fought as this, tightly fought as this. Saved by Imran. That's great fielding. That's great fielding. Imran diving. 1 run. 161. Tremendous bowling. Kapil Dev is gone. And now this is a wide open test match. What a great fight back by Pakistan. It's also lunch here at the Chinnaswamy Stadium on this tremendous fourth day. And just look at those Pakistan fielders. Look at them. That's the Indian captain. Oh, neck and crop. There's a replay. Qasim coming in. And balls to Kapil Dev. And that's in. And Kapil Dev, big gap. And the sight of that stump, the ball is removed. You see the ball below. So what a great match this is turning out to be. Let's see that replay again. This is Qasim. He's taken all 3 wickets for the fallen today. And that's through. people were sold. Well, that's the position here then. 161 for 7. India still requires 60. Pakistan requires 3 wickets. And the excitement really amongst the crowd, amongst the players, absolutely terrific, because off the top, I would imagine. But Pakistan fielders really very, very keyed up. What a tremendous team effort this has been. There was a replay of that. And that's well fielded by Chad. Very, very good bit of fielding by him. But some idea of the crowd. Very big crowd here, once again. This test match is the series that is going to be decided. There's the big LBW. Must have been very close indeed. Ball kept very low. Wide. Not easy to keep on this wicket. Even the greatest keepers would have problems. The ball is jumping about, but extras are 22. Victory ball. करीम यूसुफ और सुनील गवास्कर के सर के ऊपर से 2 रन का इजाफा। सलीम मलिक को आना पड़ा डीप स्क्वायर लेग पोजीशन से फाइन लेग पोजीशन पे, बाउंड्री लाइन के करीब उन्होंने फील्ड किया। ये वो जगह है जहां पे सुनील गवास्कर बैट से जमीन हमवार कर रहे हैं, जहां बॉल ने टिप्पा खाया था। 177। लेकिन जब भी रॉजर बिनी को मौका मिलता है वो दिफाई अंदाज से उसको रोकते हैं। जोरदार अपील जैसा कि आपने देखा, लेकिन अंपायर राम बाबू गुप्ता ने नामंजूर की। भारत 178 7 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। आज पहले अजरुद्दीन आउट हुए, जिनको इकबाल कासिम ने कॉट एंड बोल्ड आउट किया। उसके बाद ये देखिए कैच, एक्शन रिप्ले, जोरदार अपील जो कि नामंजूर हुई। बहुत नुमाया किरदार अदा किया आज इकबाल कासिम ने। पहले अजरुद्दीन को अपनी ही बॉल पे निहायत शानदार और बहुत मुश्किल कैच पकड़ा। उसके बाद शास्त्री को उन्होंने इकबाल कासिम का नया ओवर पवेलियन एंड से। और सुनील गवास्कर आउट। सुनील गवास्कर आउट। आखिरकार एक वो अजीम जबरदस्त भारत का बैट्समैन जो पाकिस्तान और पाकिस्तान की फतेह और कामयाबी के दरमियान एक जबरदस्त किसान की तरह खड़ा था, आउट।
है देखिए एक्शन रिप्ले रिजवान है फील्डर जिन्होंने कैच पकड़ा बॉल उसी एक जगह जो एक पैच का टिप्पा खा के उछली और इस मरतबा सुनील गवास्कर का तजुर्बा और उनकी सलाहियत उनकी मदद न कर सकी वो बैट को न हटा सके बैट से लगी और रिजवान ने बहुत उम्दा कैच पकड़ा स्लिप में ये देखिए एक बार फिर दूसरी तरफ से आज की चारों विकेटें इकबाल कासिम ने ली जोरदार चौका एक्स्ट्रा कवर पोजीशन पे सलीम मलिक के सर के ऊपर से यादेव ने चौका लगाया
Two cotton bowls in the morning session, and this time he's beaten as he pushed forward off the track. It served away from the right-handed towards the pinning. No conviction in that appeal, but a very, very tense and enthusiastic Pakistan team. And it's Sauti bowling to Shivlal Yadav. Yadav is bowled! Sauti has broken through, and that's the story. The furniture is disturbed as the stump is thrown back, and Pakistan have struck again, this time through Sauti. But look at the delight amongst the Pakistan players. They're happy, and well they might. They've done an excellent job, and a disappointed Shivlal Yadav goes back to the pavilion as the repairs job is done by the umpire. Watch it again. Went to drive through the covers, the bat curling away, and he played a cross-batted shot there, and he was bowled. Tremendous breakthrough for Pakistan, and they must be sensing that this is it. But still, they have to get one batsman out. The test match not yet over by any means, but Pakistan right on top. Sauti toiling hard all day, finally bringing off an important breakthrough. Shivlal Yadav going for the drive once again. He picked up 4 against Iqbal Qasim in the last over. Must have been encouraged by that. But lost his wicket. 185 for 9. As Sauti goes in to bowl to Maninder Singh. And Maninder goes forward and it's gone once again over the head of Salim Yusuf. They'll come back for 2. And they get 2. $187 for 9. Iqbal Qasim wrap it up for Pakistan. Away he goes to Binny. And Binny goes forward, drives, and he's beaten there. All off his pad. He's being useless. Binny plays that one in the air, and that will fall just short of Salim Malik. They want a second, and they'll get it. Well, Binny takes the chance, and he gets away with it. Salim Malik had to run quite a distance to get to the ball, and it fell 6 or 7 yards in front of him. 2 more runs to Binny, 2 more to India, 190 for 9, and the target now 31. Quicker one. Binny plays it off his pad. Does he? Yes, he does. And the last ball of the over, that means Melinda will have to face Iqbal Qasim. And I wonder whether Imran may be encouraged to come on himself and wrap it up. 190 for 9. And it appears that it's going to be Iqbal Qasim. Binney plays at 1. It's a huge shot. It's a 6. Huge hit from Roger Binney, bringing a lot of happiness. Huge shot. Qasim to Binney again. Qasim to Meninda. Quicker one. Meninda goes forward, bends up to it. A very, very confident shot from all the Pakistan players. But Meninda is still there. And India still with a chance. 199 for 9. Requiring 22 to win this test match and the series. And he's going to face up to Iqbal Qasim. Meninda goes forward, he wants a single. Qasim has a tie at the stump, he's home. Binney is home. India 201 for 9. They now require 20 to win this match. To get to this test match. Qasim comes in, goes to Meninda, who plays well. They want a single, then he halfway down the wicket, and that would have been suicidal. Very over enthusiastic there, wanting a single, and Meninda Singh sending him back, and just as well. 203 for 9. The chants go up as Qasim falls to Binney. Binney is out. His LBW. Pakistan has won. What a tremendous win for Pakistan. And look at them, delighted, running to the pavilion. And Pakistan has finally done it. They have won the test match here at Bangalore. Their supporters going into the ground. Congratulations to Pakistan on this tremendous win. The first series win for Pakistan on Indian soil. India all out for 204. The last wicket taken by Qasim. Binney going down the track and trap LBW. And there's the scene which tells you all. A win for Pakistan by 16 runs. It couldn't be any closer at all. And I'm sure that everyone listening in and watching this match must be absolutely delighted. What that last delivery. And I think he's caught behind. He's given caught behind. But that doesn't really matter whether he's caught behind or LBW or whatever. The bottom line is that India are all out for 204. And Pakistan have won this test match. And with it, the series of test matches. They played 5. The first 4 were drawn. And Pakistan winning and recording a historic win here at Bangalore. And who would have thought when Pakistan went with perhaps the wrong combination into this test match, 3 fast bowlers and 2 spinners making 116 in the first innings, then rising from the ashes and getting India all out for 145, then once again going into bat, making 249, and now India all out for 204. And so we will remember this last wicket. Yes, it's caught behind. The umpire gives him out, and memento for the Pakistan batsman, Ramesh Raja, Soti, and everyone in the Pakistan